Now? Okay. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Charles Boyd checking in with the
You
BGC
knew
Sports.
this was going to happen.
Yes. All of a sudden that we're here, man. TCU SMU game. I got a busy day and weekend.
And you know what? This is what BGC Sports vision was, because Cedric Bailey said, what'd I tell you? Be here at Hilltop Park to cover the Skillet game that TCU is winning right now, 28-0. A couple of nice goal line stops for SMU earlier, but TCU is going to win this game. Sparse crowd, and you know why the crowd is sparse?
Why?
They're either going to be with you down at the fair watching Grambling do their thing. Is that the Bayou Classic?
No, that is the State Fair Classic.
State Fair Classic. That's going on 4 o'clock today, September 27th. You've also got that big battle between the Giggy Aggies and the Freakish Hogs doing their thing inside of Boss Hog Jerry World. Arkansas versus A&M. I want to go on record. I think Arkansas can beat A&M.
Wow, I don't know about that. It's
Offensive juggernaut.
I don't know, but Texas A&M offense looks great. You gotta see look at the points.
You take a little some from someone. I'm saying something might happen.
Yeah, you gotta think about something. They still have Kenny Hill, Heisman Trophy hopeful.
Yes.
I think he's gonna have a great game against Arkansas. You gotta just think about that. He's gonna lead that team to victory today, in my opinion.
My thinking on this, and I like what Charles, he's so good looking. My thought on this is simply that A&M was not tested last week. What happens the first time you deal with adversity defensively? And I think Coach Bielsma is going to have a plan to offset what A&M is going to try to do defensively. We now go into conference play starting next week, and you've got all these coaches and players having an idea of what they want to do. I think this can be a trap game in which A&M is caught a little off guard. They got comfortable after last week's win. I'm saying Arkansas will make it again. It's going to be high scoring.
Oh, well, hey, definitely on that one. We're going to find out this evening, though. That game takes place tonight at AT&T Stadium.
And Cedric Bailey is going to be here. And, if he were here right now, he'd say two things. Hi, Juan. Hi, Rita. Let him out of the house now. And here's 28-0 at the half. Great turnout of Frogs fans. Not the crowd we had like last week for Texas A&M. But you know what, Charles? It's September. It's the State Fair. It's football. Texas OU in 2 weeks. I know you're going to be there for that. I got TCU and Baylor. I am so fired up right now. I am breaking out in a rash. Let's say you.
Hey, we got one more stat for you. How about SMU not scoring a touchdown at all this season? So that's an interesting stat. We got to see what's going to happen. Hopefully they can change that in the second half.
And if you heard Tom Mason talking after the A&M loss last week, he felt that this is a team that is going to find itself as they go into conference play. That remains to be seen. Now, I understand we got some new members to the BGC family.
Yes, we do.
Who is this handsome young man wearing orange?
Well, let's bring him in and let him introduce himself. Come on in, sir.
Coin Low Sports Q&A. Just recently moved to the Dallas area from Tampa, Florida, so trying to get back into the Texas sport.
From the land of Lou Pinella Wade Boggs, a Super Bowl championship 2002, Cairo Jr., Tampa Bay Rowdies, and some mighty fine dog racing. How do you like Texas so far?
Texas is good so far. Great football, great area. Hopefully SMU gets it together, because this is a proud program, so I definitely want to see them get things going right.
I'm kind of curious. We know that football is big in Texas. What's it like in Florida?
Hot.
Gators, Seminoles.
It's one of the hotbeds of the area. As like you said, Florida State, Miami, Florida. Also, you have to kind of watch out now for UCF and SMU. I mean, not SMU, USF actually.
They'll be here in mid-November.
Yes, they will. USF right now is holding tough with a Big Ten foe, Wisconsin, 3-3 going into the third quarter. So we've seen the potential for the Bulls. Can they get the offense going together? We definitely see if they can get things going against SMU in a couple of weeks.
So Cedric Bailey, he's got A&M covered. On point, Charles Boyd, he'll be at the Texas Fair Classic, State Fair Classic with Grambling. I will be at Houston Texans and Buffalo Bills tomorrow, and I'm sure Cedric will be doing something with the Cowboys and the Saints. Have you been to the Texas State Fairs yet?
No, I have not. I will be attending this year.
You got to go for the Fletcher's Corny Dogs.
I've heard.
Welcome to the BGC family. This young man is going to make good things happen. Aren't you glad I asked? And then we got another young lady who wants to be a little shy right now. Actually, we'll get her to come in because I have that ability. Her birthday's November 20th.
Force her into the camera, folks.
Scorpio. Your name, sweetie?
I'm Latoya.
Latoya.
And everybody knows me
And
as
Action
the Sports
Jackson.
Diva.
I'm sorry.
And everybody knows me as the Sports Diva. That's what I do.
And you know, diva spelled backwards is avid, so if you're dyslexic, you can't lose.
You can't lose.
Now, your thoughts on this game, your thoughts on this day, your thoughts on this time of the year if you're a football fan?
This is football. I mean, this is really what it's all about. Perfect weather. You can tell it's not too hot as it was, and unfortunately, you know, SMU, we would like for them to be hotter. They have yet to turn up. They haven't, so they're down again 28 to nothing. Again, as Charles said earlier, hadn't scored a touchdown all season. You can see a little bit of flash of some type of potential, but unfortunately, I think due to, you know, you got changes and you have penalties going on, they just hadn't been able to get it together yet. And
there was a touchdown negated by an elbow hitting the ground early in the first half. So I got to ask, you said the words hot, warming up, and we got the Saints in town tomorrow.
Right.
The Who-Dats travel well. Am I detecting some Cajun in thy background, Scorpio?
No.
Okay. I'm shocked.
I am from Dallas, Texas, born and raised.
That's what I'm talking about.
And I will leave it at that.
That's what I'm talking about.
So we now have 2 additions to the BGC Sports family. We want to welcome them officially, and we want to let you know that, as Cedric Bailey and Big Dave have been saying for a long time now, big things are coming to the BGC, like ABC and 1, 2, 3, and you know me, like the ODB. Any final thoughts, friends?
Not at all, Mr. Will. Just know that they gotta watch you, and this is your show.
Exactly.
Hanging with Mr. Will. If you're a recovering Catholic, get in line. You'll get top priority. I'll try to keep you entertained. It's all about just doing what you love and loving what you do. High upon the hilltop, we're about to say hello to October in conference play. Texas OU, A&M, Grambling, Texans, Cowboys, Saints, oh my.
We're covering every team there is.
That's how it should
You
be.
check me out. On point with Charles Boyd.
BGC.
Yes, sir. And
Boy,
also,
it gets crazy.
Yes, I do get really crazy. Also, follow me on Twitter, BGC Big C. That's BGC Big C. Not hard to find. Everybody has a Twitter account.
And also,
Follow me.
hashtag Scorpio in the know.
And you can find me on Twitter at SportsDiva101. And coming soon to the BGC Sports family, it will be straight laced talk with the Sports Diva.
She said straight and laced. Oh, man.
Straight laced.
My Twitter handle, at Mr. Will, MRWILL316. Another half of football to go. I'll be back later with a complete sports rundown, and we'll go down on the field. We may even play it a little if I'm lucky. Back in a bit, friends.